With the academy now right at home in Llanrumney, Ruben and Joel Colwell, Joe Ralls and Aaron Ramsey paid a visit to check out the new facilities. Ralsey and Rambo, two of our most successful academy graduates in recent years, took a trip down memory lane, discussing their time in our youth setup and comparing their experiences with the facilities on offer to the young Bluebirds of today.
Is this your first time down here?
No, I've been here a few times. My little one's in with them, so yeah, been down here a few times. But some facility they got now and then.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. Had a look around with Gav earlier. Facilities that the kids have got now to come to train, to come to learn. It's unbelievable, really, isn't it? Chalk and cheese to what we had.
So they got cameras and things like that.
Yeah,
now, watching training.
Little things.
The personal trainers, some of them gone now, like starting at 13, 14. Like we had none of that really.
Yeah.
Like it's come on so much since then.
Lads on the hip thrust already. I'll do them 4 games. That's
me.
He's got mine. So where was you based when you come as scholar or youth team?
We were based down in True Forest.
Yeah.
So probably the same place.
Same. Yeah. Porter cabins there.
Yeah, the porter cabins, doing our little gym bits in
jobs
there.
after training.
Yeah.
You know, it was tough. I thought it was hard. Do you know what I mean? It was hard work, but I thought it was great grounding for like all the boys really that was in my youth team. You know, it was sort of my first experience really of real coaching.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I'd sort of played Sunday League really before I come here at 15. So when I come here, we had Neil Ardley, Lee Skirm and Geraint Twos, real good coaches, and like to obviously learn off them every day. And with the other players as well. My age group was like, there was a lot of different lads, a lot of obviously Welsh lads, there's lads from all over the sort of country really, and even like we had some French boys and things like that, so it was a real mix together. You know, it can be difficult at times, but obviously the coaches were brilliant at like sort of managing that, and yeah, I look back, it's great times really, do you know what I mean? Enjoyable. Being around the boys every day, full time, do you know what I mean? For playing football every day is, you know,
yeah, they're
amazing.
the best days.
Yeah.
They're the best days.
Fair play. This will be our little analysis room.
Yeah.
All right, we went to our players to sit on the seats that our supporters sit on.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I did just notice that, to be fair. When we was in the youth team, we had to go to the stadium on a rota. So every 3 weeks, and you'd go and pick up the flip-flops and in the change room after. And it was a great experience to be around first team changing rooms. Yeah. And obviously you had like Bothroyd, Chopra, Witts was in there. There was some big characters in there, and it's a great experience to sort of like be around, you know, the first team. And obviously Witts was probably the one that, you know, I ended up playing with him for a lot of games and being a good mate of mine. But like at the time, as a young lad, sort of watching him, he was left-footed, centre mid. He could score amazing goals, and he was someone that I sort of looked up to. But it was the players when you was coming through that you sort of
so
had a big impact on you.
Obviously, Witts, Joe Ledley, Chris Gunter, Darcy Blake. Yeah, there was a nice like core group of us coming through at the similar sort of time. So, but yeah, going back, like we had Graham Kavanagh come in and take a couple of sessions, like when we were really young, about I don't know, under 10s, 11s maybe, and just little things like that, like you know, the club captain coming in, and then the players just being starstruck, sort of thing, and being like, right, that's where we need to get to one day, sort of thing. So, yeah, it was always like a nice little touch when we did have, you know, them opportunities.
Even the city itself, Cardiff, obviously, Giggs, Bale, yourself, do you know what I mean? There's been some unbelievable players that have been born in Cardiff and gone on to have amazing careers, do you know what I mean? And it's, you know, this will surely only help players, do you know what I mean? Help young lads reach them sort of.
Yeah, I think there is a rich history of bringing through players and having opportunities. That's the biggest thing here, is like giving kids opportunity to go and show that they're capable of or improve and things like that. So yeah, we brought through a load of players, and yeah, it's just a great academy to be like. You see here now they've got 5 or 6 coaches for this particular age group. That's crazy. They're having individual trainings, they're having group sessions, all mixed into one. So they're getting, you know, the best of everything.
Yeah, definitely. What was your debut like? Your first experience playing with first team football?
Oh, yeah, it was. I was a bit mad there because I was still in school at the time, and one of my teachers came up to me and was like, right, we just had a call from Cardiff asking for permission to take you out of school.
I bet you give it, did you?
Yeah, I was like, oh, you're just having me on, yeah. So I was like, right, I had my phone on me then. So like, as soon as I had that, I rang my dad straight away. I was like, Dad, have you heard anything yet? Like, and he was like, yeah. I was like, well, is it true or not? He was like, yeah, you're in the squad for the weekend. I was just like buzzing, like. I was just doing my GCSEs and things, but I had a bit of an accident in the morning. So like, my hair like was, yeah, we won't go into that, but then
I've seen a few fights, to be fair.
So I rung my mate up and said, right, I'm going to make my debut today. Can you come over and give me a quick trim? Anyway, like, So he's going now like that, going, and then the clip off the end come off, and he's only gone like with the blade, like, and just shaved a massive chunk out. So I've got a jar head for my debut, like.
Oh, is that why you got the
mad head coming on the pitch?
Is that why you got this good? Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I got on the pitch then, and yeah, it was just unbelievable then to.
Yeah, 16, coming out of school and playing like in the first team, Cardiff. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, what was your debut?
The manager at the time had like asked the youth team manager, probably who was new into the job, to like bring up a couple of lads who were doing okay in the youth team to come and be involved. And my first like actual appearance was Oxford away in the League Cup. Got on in the end of the game and sort of done okay. I think I literally signed my contract, and then the day after I was on the travel for Hull, which was a league game. So it was my first league travel. I knew I had to sing a song and all that. And I was
make teas on the bus.
Yeah, make teas on the bus. I've done that for about 5 years. I couldn't believe it. We didn't get another youngster come through, so I was a youngster for ages. But yeah, so gone away, done my song. I was nervous, obviously, and then obviously I was on the bench against Hull, and then I think it was Kenny Miller got injured in the game. So I come on left mid or something like that, and just to sort of shore up, and then ball sort of dropped for me, and I just thought I'll have a go. You know, youngster, you're fearless, aren't you? Yeah. I had a go, and it went in the top corner, and I was just, it was the best feeling. I still to this day, people ask me, what's your best goal, and I still go back to it. It's mad. 15 years ago, 13 years ago, and it's still, I need to score another one, really. Like I say, to go in the first place, to obviously play, to score, just an amazing feeling, really. And then it made me feel like I was part of the first team, because it's like the boys and that, 17-year-old, and they're all like,
yeah, you have to earn your stripes.
There were some great lads back then. Like, I can't thank a lot of them boys enough for like how welcome they make you feel. You probably had the same thing. Like, they were top boys, and then you just felt like part of the team. And obviously, you was a young lad, still learning the game, but it made you feel settled straight away. Do you know what I mean? Having that moment and having that debut, really. So
all them years of hard work, and then you finally, get into the first team. It's like you've accomplished what you've set out to do all your life, really.
Yeah. So. Yeah. You two just missed out, haven't you? That stinker, really. It was different, obviously, to maybe Arsenal, I imagine, when you went there. I don't know what that was like. I bet it was obviously a big change.
Yeah, obviously that was a massive change, going from True Forest and things, and then going into the Premier League sort of standard. But they were really top. The pitches were immaculate over there, and you had everything there available. So yeah, that was a bit of an eye-opener when I went there. But now coming back here and seeing this, I wouldn't say there is too much different now. I think obviously the kids here now have got an unbelievable opportunity to go out, play on, flat pitches, and being in here, watching training back, have a gym. They've got everything here that they need now to go on and, and for Cardiff to attract, all the best talent around. So, this is going to help massively to that.
It doesn't mean you can't break through before, but obviously these things do help, don't they? And give you that platform, like I say, to come in and get unbelievable facilities, and sessions that are put on for you. We've just walked around now. It's unbelievable. They've got the pictures and that, and the facilities they got. Like I say, you can look back on their clips. Young lads looking back on their clips and seeing what they done wrong, could do better, and that can only be a positive, surely, for the young lads.
Go on, in the coaches for the boys. Hold on, lads.